Pixel Sonic Stories.
Imagine looking in the mirror and seeing someone with a huge dream, but feeling like that dream is out of reach, almost impossible. What if I told you that the solution might be simpler than you think? Today, I'm going to share a story about Jimmy, a regular guy who started from nothing and achieved what once seemed impossible. If you've ever felt stuck or in need of a push, stick around, because this story might just change the way you see your own journey. Jimmy was like any other young man. He lived in a city full of opportunities, but he felt like his life was standing still. Every day was the same: wake up, go to work, come home, and repeat. Deep down, Jimmy had a big dream, but he didn't know how to take the first step toward making it a reality. One day, while sitting alone in a small cafe, he had a moment of reflection. He watched people walking by and realized he had two choices. He could keep waiting for things to change, or he could take a small step that day, a simple step that might change everything. And that's exactly what he did. Jimmy made a commitment to a simple idea. Every day, I'll learn something new. He started small, reading a short book each day, not to become an expert overnight, but just to add something new to his mind every single day. At first, it wasn't easy. He felt frustrated, but he noticed something interesting. As the days passed, he started to understand more, see things differently, and little by little, build confidence in himself. Next, Jimmy decided to take action on a small project he'd dreamed about for years. He didn't know much about it at first, and he failed a few times. It was slow, it was tiring, but there was one thing Jimmy didn't do. He didn't give up. Every day he took a small step forward, no matter how small. And with every obstacle he overcame, he felt something growing inside him, a strength he never knew he had. Months later, everything changed. His little project started gaining traction, and his confidence was stronger than ever. But it didn't stop there. Jimmy began sharing what he learned, inspiring others to start their own journeys just like he had. Jimmy wasn't that stuck young man anymore. He had become someone who understood that real success isn't just about reaching the top, it's about the journey itself, and every small step that brings you closer to your dream. So, what's the takeaway from Jimmy's story? Success doesn't come from miracles or from giant leaps. It comes from the small decisions we make every single day. If you want to achieve something big, don't wait for the perfect conditions, and don't wait for everything to fall into place. Start today with just one small step, and you might be surprised at how far it takes you. If you enjoyed this story and found it inspiring, don't forget to subscribe to my channel to support this content. Your support helps us continue creating motivational stories that inspire change and growth. And remember, every like, comment, and share makes a difference. Thank you for being part of this journey.